The College Bowl season brings a full slate of games, headlined by a thrilling matchup in the first round of the expanded college football playoff. Before that, two intriguing matinee bowl games kick off the weekend, offering compelling storylines and matchups. Cure Bowl, Jacksonville State vs. Ohio. Time/TV/location, noon Eastern Time, ESPN, Orlando, Florida. This showdown between conference champions promises excitement despite coaching transitions on both sides. Jacksonville State says goodbye to Rich Rodriguez, and offensive coordinator Rod Smith will step in as interim head coach. Similarly, Ohio transitions under new head coach Brian Smith. Both squads retain key playmakers, setting up a high-octane clash. QB Parker Navarro has been a dual-threat dynamo for the Bobcats, amassing over 3,000 total yards and 935 on the ground. He's supported by RB Anthony Tyus, who adds balance to the offense. Jacksonville State counters with QB Tyler Huff and RB Trey Stewart, combining for nearly 3,000 rushing yards and 37 touchdowns. However, Jacksonville State's defense may struggle with several players in the transfer portal. Ohio's potent running game could capitalize, but if the Gamecocks find an offensive rhythm, this matchup might stay competitive. Gasparilla Bowl, Florida vs. Tulane. Time/TV/location, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN2, Tampa, Florida. Tulane's 9-win season ended sourly, with two lopsided losses. They'll look to rebound against a surging Florida team, which ended its season on a high with wins over LSU and Ole Mississippi. Freshman QB DJ Lagway spearheaded the Gators' turnaround, offering hope for a bright future under coach Billy Napier. The Green Wave will be without standout freshman QB Darian Mensah, now bound for Duke, leaving Ty Thompson to manage the offense. Expect a heavy dose of RB Mekhi Hughes, the team's leading rusher. Playing close to home, Florida retains more of its core contributors and appears to hold an edge. This matchup highlights contrasting trajectories. Tulane is searching for consistency, while Florida builds momentum for the future. The Gators' offensive balance and proximity to the home could make this game one-sided, but Tulane's resilience under coach John Sumrall might keep it interesting. College Football Playoff. Number 10 Indiana at number 7 Notre Dame. Time/TV/location, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, ABC, South Bend, Indiana. The night's marquee event pits two teams from Indiana in a rare showdown. The Hoosiers, revitalized under coach Curt Cignetti, have staged an impressive turnaround after a disappointing 2023 season. However, they've struggled against top-tier competition, with only one Big Ten win over a team with a winning record. Notre Dame rebounded from an early upset loss, and now boasts a dominant average scoring margin of plus 26.2, nearly matching Indiana's plus 28.6. Fighting Irish QB Riley Leonard is a dual threat, complementing W.R. Bose Collins and RB Jeremiah Love. Indiana's defense, led by LB's Aiden Fisher and Jalen Walker, faces a challenging task. On offense, Hoosiers QB Curtis Rourke has shined, throwing for 27 touchdowns against just 4 interceptions. His primary target, W.R. Elijah Sarrett, will challenge a Notre Dame secondary led by DB Xavier Woods, who has 17 interceptions this season. Indiana's ground attack, featuring RB's Justice Ellison and Tyson Lawton, will be crucial in keeping Notre Dame off balance. Though the matchup appears even on paper, Indiana's struggles in marquee games raise questions. With home field advantage and a more battle-tested roster, the Fighting Irish are well positioned to advance, but the Hoosiers' underdog story might deliver surprises. These games set the stage for an action-packed weekend, featuring a must-watch lineup of conference champions, rising stars, and playoff drama.